Well, it can do good or it can do bad, Rosie.
Okay.
And that depends on what you do with your fork. Okay, and it is dependent. Now, this is the most powerful hormone that your body produces. And let me digress for a second and explain that there are two types of hormones. There are endocrine hormones. We're all real familiar with endocrine hormones. These travel in the bloodstream and they're carried by protein binders to specific sites. But these type hormones are estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, insulin. Okay? These are all carried to specific sites. And they work quickly and they're fast. But the apocrine hormones are from cell to cell. They're adjacent to each other. So you have potentially 60 trillion eicosanoids functioning. And these eicosanoids send out little tiny feelers, or I might say antennae, into the bloodstream. And when they detect high levels of insulin in your bloodstream, that's when the negatives are produced. You know, so this negative and positive eicosanoid is determined solely upon insulin levels circulating in the bloodstream. That's why it's so important to balance your meals.
Okay.
And at Harvard, with their research and other outside research, they came to the conclusion that you needed a meal which was structured such as this: 40% carbohydrates, but carbohydrates that don't stimulate your pancreas to throw out insulin. Now, when I say that, let me give you a couple examples. A whole big bowl of broccoli or cauliflower or green beans is less than a half a slice of bread on its insulin requirements because of the fiber and the way it's structured. So they wanted you to have 40% carbos, but they didn't want you to have pasta, bread, potatoes, and corn. They said, let's have natural vegetables.
So the vegetables have the carbohydrates that you need.
But they have the fiber to slow down the insulin.
Right.
It's the beauty of it all. And plus, all the wonderful things that vegetables have.